North Carolina, the site for the Spurs. The burst and speed of De'Aaron Fox, nearly unmatched. The mission clearly in focus, to be ready to go as they prepare for the game at Spectrum Center. Spurs, Hornets. We'll be right back for the tip-off. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
And you look at Ball, his stellar play earning him third place in fan voting and a place amongst the starting five for the East.
And I feel like he's there because this guy just hasn't taken a game off all season. An all-out effort from him every night.
And with the starting 10 duly elected, don't forget to tune in this February for the NBA All-Star Game. And the starting group for the Spurs, Kelly Olynyk is out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Fox in at the point. And for the Hornets, up at forward, it's Miller and Bridges. Colin Sexton is out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot, manning the middle. So here we are, Stan, with the trade deadline in the rear-view mirror. It's come and gone. Some players are definitely, don't you think, breathing a sigh of relief?
Kevin, it was my favorite day of the season. The day
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Ball kicks to Bridges. Vassell against Ball. Back to Bridges. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And the layup's good off the glass.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick-and-roll play. Figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Now Sexton. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. No good with the layup. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Barnes. Vassell with it. The three. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Now, let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Charles Lee.
Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that one's good, Barnes.
Yeah, the passing is something Olynyk has really improved over the last handful of years.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Pass to Olynyk. no good. Bridges with some nice defense. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Let's see some of the numbers here for Victor Wembanyama.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here's Plumlee. Wembanyama with the block.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Stolen by Ball. Lobbed up there for Miller. And stolen by Wembanyama. Vassell, the pass to Barnes. Wembanyama against Miller. Back to Barnes. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now, here's Ball. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. A miss that time would have put him up.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And now let's check in with Hall of Famer David Aldridge to see how De'Aaron Fox is doing. David.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Spurs gave us some info. He informed me that he took a big hit to his forearm, and now he has a sizable bruise, but that's all. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Hornets trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. Fox, he's checked in for San Antonio. And we have some time now to show you which rookies have the greatest impact offensively over the course of the last month. You look at Castle, second in the league, having an excellent season.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
And here are the Hornets now. They trail by 6. Back to Miller. Pass to Plumlee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Sexton against Fox. Inside. It's tipped. Plumlee with the steal. Pushing it up. Here's Sexton, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And he makes the first. So Colin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard, clearly. But Stan, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed. And stolen by Miller. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Kept alive. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's Castle. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Salon. Olynyk is covering. Pass to Salon. And here is Ball. 5 to shoot. Plumlee sets the pick for Sexton. Buries the long-range jumper. Sexton's got 10.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And checking out the numbers for Miller. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, putting up about 24 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. Here's Salon. Another shot. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 1. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Olynyk. To the paint. Here's Castle. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Remember, he played the point guard position for most of high school, so Olynyk has retained that vision.
Ball dishes to Plumlee. Pass to Miller. Ball against Vassell. Miller with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Fox slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Is on Colin Sexton.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for Sexton. And once again, Coach, this storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success. Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Wembanyama looking it over. Hornets with the rebound. They're getting their first look at the season at San Antonio in this one.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
And last year they split their season series, so this is a chance for one of them to get the upper hand on the other.
Barnes finds Wembanyama. The kick out to Fox. Shoots over man. San Antonio again missing.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Wembanyama outside. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Hornets trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And some changes here for the Hornets. Grant Williams is checked in for Plumlee. And it's Colin Sexton in for Ball. And the Spurs making a change here. Here is Miller. Still without a basket. Man with it. Outside, Sexton. Drills the three-pointer.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Spurs leading by 3. Here's Wembanyama. Last game he had 10 points. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Zohan, the pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. And with the rebound. Well, the Hornets shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. In third, the Hornets.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Green, he's checked in for the Hornets. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Jeremy Sohan, an emphatic 2 points.
And here's Sexton. He had 25 points last game. Pass to man. And he drives in. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Johnson kicks to Barnes. Wembanyama outside. Sexton grabs the board.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Here's man, covered by Johnson. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Spurs leading by 3. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
He hits the second from the line. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
That one good for 2. Sexton's got 15 points.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Three-pointer. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Hornets trail by 5. They've got Trey Mann. Josh Green is out there with Williams. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Salon in at the 5. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sexton. The layup missed. Spurs leading by 5. It's Vassell on the wing. Defended by Mann. Sohan, the pass to Barnes. Back to Sohan. Pass to Johnson. Over Sexton. Johnson's shot is off. Well, the Hornets shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Green, no luck.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Barnes has got the lead up to 7 now for San Antonio. Barnes has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to talk to his guys. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. The Spurs also with the sub. Castles checked in for Johnson. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Salon. Trains it from beyond the arc. Salon's got 5 now.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Here's Castle. His last outing with 20 points. Pass to Sohan. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Sohan's got the lead back up to 7 now for San Antonio. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pick by Bridges. Outside, Sexton. Out to Bridges. Just fine on the clock. From outside, off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Sexton grabs the board. Hornets trail by 7. To the wing on the left. Charlotte moving the ball around. On the wing, man. Covered by Vassell. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Castle misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Sexton against Vassell. Barnes outside. Over Green. Barnes can't get it to go. Hornets have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Bridges. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. And what hot hands have been coming from the ranks of the small forwards this past month. A look at the leading shooting percentages for those players. You look at Castle, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, Harrison Barnes.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
Yeah, as a wing, it can be hard to hit your shots at a high rate. I applaud this group for playing smart basketball.
Vassell outside. With the drive, it's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, sometimes you forget how long and quick Vassell is. A lethal combination on the drive.
Hornets trail by 8. Pass to man. Back to Sexton. On the wing, Bridges. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Vassell outside. Here's Cornette. He's guarded by Williams. Cornette passes to Vassell. Here's Cornette. Over Williams. And the Spurs scoring again. Here's Sexton. He's got 15. Feet out and he hits it. Sexton's got 17 now.
A dynamic scorer. Sexton will absolutely take the mid-range J if you give it to him.
To the wing right side. Here's Castle, defended by man. Barnes against Miller. Barnes can't get it to go.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Here's Sexton. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Spurs leading by 5. Pass to Castle. Now here's Barnes. And here is Vassell. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Vassell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Vassell has the range to create a lot of trouble at the arc.
The Hornets have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. It's deflected. They get it back. Sexton finds man. Here is Miller. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Cornette. Now Vassell, 20 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Bridges with the steal. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Bridges outside. Switch. Sexton against Vassell. Clock at 6. Now, here's Sexton. Defense right on him. A beautiful reverse layup.
Well, Sexton is a guy that defenses label as a scorer, and it's on display in this one.
Here's Castle. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And checking out the numbers for Harrison Barnes. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Charlotte making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Hornets trail by 6. And again, the Hornets missing. The Spurs have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Wembanyama, a screen on Miller. Pass to Wembanyama. Ball with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And here's Miller outside. Connects from 3-point range. Miller's got his first 3 points of the game.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His 3-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Here's Sohan. And no good. Bridges with some nice defense. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's a 3-point game. Williams has a screen for Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
San Antonio's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Champagny. He's covered by Ball. Here's Castle. Makes it off the glass. Castle's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Hornets trail by 5. On the wing, Bridges. Miller surveying the floor. Over Castle. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys, we'll see, but the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. Hey, Shams, we so appreciate the reporting you gave us right there. Thank you. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
Here's Fox. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the stripe a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Wembanyama, right side.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Pass the ball. Back to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Plumlee with a screen on Olynyk. Here's Bridges, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Olynyk.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
First one falls for him.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Sexton against Fox. Pass to Castle. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Castle's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Outside ball. Back to Sexton. Now here is Miller. Guarded close. Bridges, no one around him. And the Hornets miss again. Spurs leading by 6. Vassell, the pass to Fox. 1:07 left in the first half of basketball. Over Sexton. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Miller outside. Back to Sexton. Charlotte moving it around. And Miller throws it down hard.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 9. 41 seconds left here in the second. Olynyk against Sexton. Pass to Castle. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. They trail by 9 points. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. Miller outside. Launches it. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Seconds left in the first half. Ball fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And that concludes the first half. It's the Spurs as they wrap up the second quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We have ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And for that matchup against the Magic, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Charlotte Hornets.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix if you want to, but I'm not seeing a lot of want to from them.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Hornets trail by 12. On the court for San Antonio. We've got Fox. Olynyk is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Castle. And it's Vassell in at the shooting guard position.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
That's good from Plumlee. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Bridges attacking, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's what a star talent does. If Bridges wants to fulfill his potential, he's got to attack. Use that quick first step.
Spurs leading by 9. Right side, Fox. Here's Castle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. 11-point game. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Spurs, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And you know, for the Spurs, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Vassell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Well, a strong off guard. Vassell gives you a little of everything offensively. A key player for this team.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
And so it's Charlotte with it, trailing by 13. Outside, Sexton. Ball sets a screen for Sexton. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Sexton. Ball's got 7.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. Number 5, the Spurs.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Sexton against Fox. Pass to Olynyk. Lets it fly from 18. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 3rd assist on the night. Hornets trail by 13. Ball with it. He's got 7. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Castle, covered by Miller. Pass to Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And stolen by Sexton. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Miller's got room. And Charlotte again with the bucket. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Fox. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Free throw good, Fox.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. San Antonio leading by 12. Fox feeling it out a bit. Wembanyama, a screen on Sexton. Down low, here's Olynyk. Miller grabs the miss. Charlotte's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
When Sexton gets a head start, he's so hard to stop.
Spurs have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Vassell outside. Inside, and stolen by Miller. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
Here's Fox. He's got 15. Olynyk, a screen on Sexton. And it's Vassell in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Bridges outside. The open look here for Sexton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wembanyama with it. Guarded now by Sexton. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Here's Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Let's look at the stats for De'Aaron Fox. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging around 26 points per, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Bridges.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. This summer, we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
First free throw is good. Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all three levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a three-point shot.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And that one misses. Hornets trail by 10. And here is Ball. He's got 9. Outside, Sexton. Back to Bridges. Pass to Sexton. 5 on the clock. Plumlee sets the pick for Sexton. Beyond the arc. Charlotte no good that time either.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Wembanyama high post. Back to Fox. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Miles Bridges.
At nearly 7 feet tall, Olynyk is tough to guard without fouling inside, especially when he's looking to score.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Olynyk. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generations. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
And it's Vassell in the corner. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in blocks. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
What an intimidator he is in the paint. I mean, he shot to the top of that leaderboard, and nobody feels comfortable putting a shot up around him right now.
So both teams making some changes here. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 10-point game. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Fox kicks to Olynyk. Hornets with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers.
Just an incredible month of basketball. First in blocks, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Fox. He's got 15. Wembanyama left side. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. And stolen by Sexton. 3 on 3. And Salon gets it to go. Salon's got 4 this quarter.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Spurs leading by 6. Fox passes to Olynyk. Fox against Sexton. Stolen by Ball. Here's Salon. Good D by Barnes. And stolen by Miller. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Here's Fox. He takes it in. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Fox. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Wembanyama outside. They need this one. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Now Sexton. 24 points for him. Pass to Plumlee. Plumlee with a screen on Vassell. Plumlee, no luck. Spurs leading by 3. Vassell with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Olynyk dishes to Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barnes has got 9 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Miller, the pass to Plumlee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And the first one drops. Josh Green's checked in for Brandon Miller. San Antonio also making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Jeremy Sohan subbed in for Olynyk. And he can't hit the second.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Sexton against Fox. Pass to Cornett. 4 on the clock. Here's Vassell. Off target from three-point range. Here's Salon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. The first free throw is good. Grant Williams is checked in for the Hornets. And so he hits both. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's the screen. Out left to the wing. Here's Sohan. Buries it from three-point range. Sohan's got 8 points.
Well, we're seeing the progress on Sohan's jumper. Hard work in the offseason paying off.
Return to sender. Vassell against Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Vassell.
You watch Vassell, he's a prototype wing for this era, has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for Charlotte. The Spurs also with the sub. Johnson's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Sexton for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Sexton's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third. Williams' shot is off.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Johnson. Takes it inside. It's blocked. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. This is his 3rd free throw attempt for the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Well, in terms of bucket getters, guys who just fill it up, Colin Sexton is up there. He's just excellent scoring the ball.
Charlotte making a switch here. Bridges checks in, and San Antonio also making a switch. Castle's checked in for Johnson. Vassell against Sexton. Here's Bridges. Ripped away. To the middle. Here's Barnes. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Sexton against Vassell. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And here's Barnes for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Spurs lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
We can't forget about the boards. If we don't go to bodies, they're going to be at the rim all night.
And pretty unsurprising there, Greg Popovich reminding his guys to block out. play fundamental basketball.
Yeah, I mean, you work so hard at everything else. You have to finish the defense. It would be a crime to give up those extra possessions.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Josh Green. Miller is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Salon in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the Hornets 5. Here's Mann, covered by Johnson. Here's Miller. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. San Antonio leading by 5. Pass to Barnes. Back to Johnson. Barnes outside. Here's Sohan. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Johnson. Hornets with the rebound. Bridges has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Mann gets the bucket.
Right to the rim. Aggressive approach when it matters most.
Well, when it's this close, you want to put your best scorers in a position to succeed. That's exactly what happened.
Here's Castle, covered by Miller. Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Johnson. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Misses in close. Here's Salon, defended by Wembanyama. Now here is Miller. Back to Mann. Over Johnson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Sohan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Castle. The kick out to Barnes. San Antonio again missing.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Bridges passes to Mann. Now Miller. The Hornets need to get a shot off here to tie it up. Good D by Barnes.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Johnson. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Man. And the Hornets miss again.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Wembanyama outside. Spurs passing it around. Castle misses. Hornets trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Outside for Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Salon. Hornets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Outside, Green to take the lead. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Zohan, the pass to Barnes. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Well, the intelligence of Zohan is visible in his passing. He makes quality decisions with the ball.
Here's Mann. Miller outside. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. There's the triple. A rebound by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 14 points. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. Pass to Castle. Tries it from 19. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 8 rebounds in this game. Mann with it. Here's Miller. And the rejection by Wembanyama. In transition, here come the Spurs. And he comes up with the deuce.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Hornets trail by 4. Mann with it. Bridges kicks to Miller. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. Drives to the hoop. And it's good for 2.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Wembanyama, a screen. Pass to Barnes. 6 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's good from Barnes. And the Spurs with some changes. Olynyk, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Vassell comes in for Castle. And it's Fox in for Johnson. Barnes hits them both. And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Pass the ball from deep 3-point territory. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 8th assist in the game. Now, here's Fox. Olynyk, a screen on Sexton. It's Vassell on the wing. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And he overshot that one, missing. San Antonio leading. Here's Fox. And he banks in the layup. 17 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Charlotte's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Pass to Sexton. Back to ball. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. San Antonio with the rebound. Zohan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Vassell, the pass to Fox. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Fox. Over in the corner, Barnes. Sexton grabs the board. Sexton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they're moving it up. Moving it up. Here's Plumlee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Olynyk. That's good from Plumlee. And some changes here for the Hornets. Miles Bridges comes in for Williams. And it's Brandon Miller in for Green. The Spurs also changing it up. Wembanyama comes in for Sohan. And Castle is subbed in for Barnes. Plumlee hits them both. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Olynyk, a screen on Sexton. And it's Vassell in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Bridges for 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Wembanyama outside. Back to Vassell. Stolen by Ball. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Sexton. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Ball. Bridges passes to Plumlee. There's Ball with the 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And Fox gets it to go.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Hornets trail by 3. And here's Sexton. Ball, a screen on Fox. Sexton for 3. Rebound San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Fox with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Fox passes to Wembanyama. And Olynyk kicks to Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Fox. Back to Vassell. Offline with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Kept alive. Good on the shot. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Bridges with the steal. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, I think Sexton enjoys taking over in the big moments. He wants to be that guy for his team.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 1. Olynyk, a screen on Sexton. Fox finds Olynyk. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And so Olynyk nails both of them.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Sexton kicks to Miller. Fox against Sexton. Plumlee sets the pick for Sexton. And stolen by Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Fox against Sexton. 4 on the shot clock. Outside for Wembanyama. Over Plumlee. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Sexton attacking. Out to Bridges. No good with the triple. And San Antonio shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. A pass to Fox. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. To the inside. Ball. That shot missing. Nice defense by Vassell. San Antonio with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Sexton against Fox. Plumlee with some nice D. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and now they decide to foul intentionally. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
And the Hornets call time here. 23 seconds left in the game. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball, no good. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Miller, no luck. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.